say Dean Olsen because tight end you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, I mean, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs, compete for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end you, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw on the run is complete. They'll try and play with some pace early on. Out of the gun, he'll throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Van Sinnott was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. As we move deeper in the season, he continues to put up the big numbers week after week, and you see it manifest there. The NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. Here's 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Dak going to throw it here on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass. But I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still little work to do now on 3rd down. On the play fake, Dak. This one intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is caught by the tight end. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Condor. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Back to throw. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. He is in. Ben Sinnott, touchdown. touchdown, Condor. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Condors will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Condors 14, Cowboys 7.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Condors offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are in take over at their 46. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Dak. A toss out quickly here to Cooks. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Here's a 3rd and 10. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday. It is 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. The veteran Jamison Crowder deep to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Condors offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we move into the 2nd half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end Sinnott. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Now, faking the give. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. They'll go with him again. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Condors. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is.
Set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs.
He gets free, and he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb, touchdown Cowboys. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys are back within 6. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Condors offense and their running back getting ready to go back. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A gain of 17 yards. That's enough for a first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. red zone now. He'll drop to... That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Yeah! Here we go!
A first down throw for Prescott. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Prescott gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Throwing is Prescott. Now he'll run it. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Prescott now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. To throw is Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Condors offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Cowboys will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
First down, Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Yeah, here we go!
Second down, Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A 46-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Austin
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take.
Here's Dak to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle.
Kill!
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show it.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. With the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try and run for it.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Complete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Cowboys offense, and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a three. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sanders. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go, sack.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. Guanarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside. Yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one.
Check, Panther. Shot alert.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
19 tight.
That is caught at the 3. Ben Sinnott, touchdown, Condor. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Condors will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Interesting point here, Greg. This is one of those where put me in the mind of the play caller. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. On second down, it's Dak. A throw on the move is caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. They'll stick to the ground. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. He'll look to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Here now, 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. He'll run. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Now Prescott. The ball comes out. The defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain of 16 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he will score again. Touchdown on goal. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Seibert out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Condors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and C.D. Lamb set to take over once more. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Dak going to throw it here on first down. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Yeah! There we go! I take!
Dak to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Yeah, here we go!
To the air again. Prescott. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6?
Yeah, here we go!
They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Sanders is good. The Cowboys will cut the deficit to 7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Roll! Let's go now!
They'll try to run. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Yeah! Here we go! I take!
On 1st and 10, Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Eating the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5. Left side, caught by Lamb. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
Prescott now. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And that's going to be intercepted. And the Condors are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team.